Welcome, everyone, to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he's going to bring this one out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a look at them first. Out of the gun, the inside give. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Fires it incomplete. Let's talk for a second about Nevada. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game, a remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road, potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you're starting to see the finish line now. Getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
So the Wake Demon Deacons offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. Get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
Finds space on the right. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Demon Deacons want to crank the tempo.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Demon Deacons are on the move. From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Here he comes with the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They're going going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. The throw to the outside is complete. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Catches it at the 15. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one.
Turning it on! That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Culliver. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Paul. Let's take a second here and talk Wake Forest. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who is very highly recruited, that is a massive win for this head coach.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Demon Deacons will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll try the run. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Nevada will be forced to punt. Cradles it at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on first down from the 28. Under fire. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Demon Deacons moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. See if they can get it done on second and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be fourth down. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on fourth down. Go straight ahead. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Nevada, deep in its own territory, just needs to get some space to operate on first down. The give to the tailback. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in.
There he goes to the left. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Nevada.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Time to take a shot. Makes the grab on the big throw. Here he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody in the middle of the field. The quarterback kind of just winks at him and says, I'm throwing you this post. You go get it and go score a touchdown. Man, that is exactly what happened.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his target down the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Find my guys quickly. Know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He's got the tight end. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Off play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Makes it past the marker. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end, and now a little room to operate. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Demon Deacons want to pick up the tempo.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 40. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making play.
And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action that time, but it had no chance because the defensive end won so quickly at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get in the backfield. He smothered the quarterback.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
A strike downfield. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Secures it at the 30. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Under fire. He'll pull it down. At the 45 on his way. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Picked up a few extra. On that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Running back searching for a hole. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. And the Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grabbed in the middle, it's Paul. And he'll be brought down. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Paul. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one, and I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to...
Makes a grab for a big play. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno.
Nevada set to kick off to start the 3rd quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll leave it with him. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense, not quitting on the play.
The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll go to the ground. And some room to work. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. And the Demon Deacons are in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. Hauls it in. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. The Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards. That return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Culliver. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. He's got it and still on his feet. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And the Demon Deacons are marching down the field. He'll pull it on the read. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on second and goal. He'll do it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wake Forest. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on second and short. On the move. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Finds the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
These last 2 plays really are a microcosm of why this guy is so dangerous as a dual-threat quarterback. He showed you the arm talent. He showed you the accuracy on the...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure coming. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. The Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. He's piled up 97 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is the guy that, listen.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on second and long. Looking to fire. Forced out of the pocket. Unleashes one. Got his man downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. This Nevada offense really has it going. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
21. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this will be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it, and the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. And the Demon Deacons racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw on third and short. Grab near the marker. It's James. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. The Demon Deacons will snap it on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's James. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Caught over the middle. It's James. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Trying play action. Fires on the move. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
You talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock and try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's a heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the pressure. In, and they get him again.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
On a little time, lets it go. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Demon Deacons want to move quickly. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Wake Forest! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
30, Nevada, 21.
On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Nevada, 28.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. He'll keep it himself. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No fair catches here, looking for room. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. There he goes! And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Makes the grab. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one.
Just steamrolling the defense. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, they'll go to the air. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's second down, incomplete pass, go to third down. If we need to go for it on fourth down, this offense just has to keep that high energy up and try to run these plays fast.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up fourth down. Can they come up with one more stop if they...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.